Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese, Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Last time, we went to the Drake House, and upon completing it, being getting a lot of items from it. So much items that most of them are mails, which are completely useless, and I've been storing them in the PC until, guess what guys? I ran out of space in my PC's item storage. It's Pokemon Red all over again, I swear. That is like the most memorable and my least favorite thing about my Let's Play of Pokemon Red. Well, second least favorite thing aside from me singing Hypno's Lullaby every 2 seconds. Yeah, Pokemon Red was definitely my weakest of all of my Let's Plays. But in one part in Saffron City when I ran out of item storage, that sucks. Anyways, I got Diver here because we're gonna need both surf and dive for where we're going in this part, because this is gonna be the last, well, not the last side quest, but one of, actually, yeah, it technically is the last side quest that I need to cover, because we're gonna end up having to encounter weak Pokemon here unless I put up my repel. Anyways, there's an island right there where, actually, it seems kind of sad. Like, you see a mother and her 2 daughters, it's like, they're practically stranded, that's really sad. But anyways, I believe there's an item right here. I think we saw it when we were riding Brenny's ship. Is there anything else on that other island? There's a double battle, but that's something I don't really care about. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and ride to where we actually need to go, which is the abandoned ship. As you can see, yes, I deposited a whole bunch of items, but the thing is that I need to go out and find my Super Repel. Unfortunately, the last one that we have. But anyways, we'll be able to find the abandoned ship near the north. Let's just hope I don't run into any trainers. There's an item right there. I'll put up on the screen exactly what item that is. Aside from that, I'm avoiding it. But anyways, here's the abandoned ship. You can actually go here as soon as you get dive, but I saved it for the after game. You won't encounter any random wild Pokemon, so that Super Repel is gonna go to waste, unfortunately. It's a bit of a complex area, but it's not too bad. Gonna check the trash cans. Basically, the idea is that you have to find some treasure here. If I go through here, I can skip those trainers, both of them. This man right here isn't a trainer. Ships are of this order where, so I'm taking a look around. Appears to be other cabins. Many people actually theorize that this was the SSN, but there's actually something here that can disprove that. Anyways, grab this item. It's a harbor mail, which unfortunately is kind of useless. There are some hidden items around here, but I'm not gonna collect all of them except for the few that are actually important. There's a trainer right here. Let's try to avoid him. As you can see, this is where we're gonna need to use dive. Stick in here. It's empty. I'm getting queasy just being aboard the ship. It's not even moving, but that's disappointing. It says right here it's empty. You could have put down the text, shouldn't have looked, to serve as a bit of a reference to Pokemon Red and Blue. Let's see what this item is right here. An escape rope. Alright, I don't really need that because there's aren't gonna be wild Pokemon, so I don't care for a quick way out. Yay, it's a ship! No duh. Let's go in here. I believe that guy right there is... Oh, he's not a trainer because he moved around. This is a perfect place to go exploring. I'm excited here. There's many amazing treasures on board. Yeah, well, can you imagine how many people actually died when this sank? And yet everybody here only cares about treasure, so I might as well just take all the treasure that you're not even bothering to take, and Repel wore off, so... Great! I'm gonna be running into wild Pokemon on the way back. What's so funny about having my inner tube aboard this ship? I don't know. What is so funny about having an inner tube aboard this ship? You overwhelmed me. That's not easy throwing Pokeballs while hanging out in an inner tube. Do not go in that door on top. It's better if you go into the bottom, or because you'll instantly end up in a double battle if you do so otherwise. Skin Steve right up there. Found a revive. Yeah, if it's gonna revive everybody who died here. Oh yeah, you can run here. You can also use a bike as well, which is kind of funny. Let's go up these stairs. And this place looks wrecked. Oh, something I should bring up. This is an abandoned ship, but in the remakes Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it's actually called Steve Mawile. Apparently the history of this was that it was originally a power plant, but that was supposed to power New Mawile, but because the New Mawile project ended, they decided to let this place become abandoned. They were gonna tear it apart until they noticed that many Pokemon were making it home, so they decided not to. Of course, in the original games, there aren't any wild Pokemon, and really it's just an abandoned ship. Anyways, there's an item over here. A storage key. Well, there was a room back there that I didn't check, which was actually a storage. That's locked, so thankfully we got the storage key right there. I don't know why this scientist right here could have given it to you, because you're supposed to talk to him. I'm investigating this ship on behalf of Captain Stern. He asked me to find a scanner, but I haven't had any success. Okay, that kind of explains, because the scanner is actually in the storage area. So we can go ahead and leave. Alright, fought this little kid. And as you can see, inserted the storage key and you can finally go in. Okay, never mind, because that's not where the scanner is. It's actually where you can get Ice Beam. However, I think that you have to go up these stairs and... where is it? Okay, that's obviously the exit, so obviously I'm lost now. Anything in here? No, just actually I've been there already. That's right, you have to... I completely forgot about that trainer. How could I forget? Oh my god. Just wanted to show off that Diver actually got it. Sorry, Diver, I cannot delete any moves because you're an HM slave. Anyway, just go in here, and speaking of HM slave, you're actually gonna go down here. This is actually the first time you can actually catch Tentacool. Not cool, but Tentacruel and in the overworld. Not the overworld, but actually as a wild encounter. Of course, you actually have to manually use dive instead of actually just check around. Anyways, in here, you'll notice that there's a bunch of doors locked. Our room 1 is there. Well, anyways, this is room 3 is the only one. If you step in, you'll see something shiny, just like in the Drake house. Go up, and you'll find the room 1 key. So now we can go over to room 1, and it's funny. You can go through the backs of these chairs, but definitely not this one. It makes no sense. Anyways, grab this item. It's a water stone. Your item finder does work here, but it doesn't even make sense because they actually briefly shows you where all the items are. So here's room 1. So now there's 2 items. Over here you'll find the room 4 key. Over by the table you'll find it's bright and shiny, but it's just trash. Over here you'll find 18, which is Rain Dance. TM18. Okay, I believe it said room 4, so this is room 4 right here. Okay, I believe that the key is in the trash can. Alright, that's room 6. Everything else is just trash. Don't worry about it. Now over here, you'll find that there's a bunch of... Oh, the door is broken down, so of course you can't walk in here, but you'll see that there's a bunch of items there. You want to memorize them. Alright. So go ahead and you can grab this item right here. Now I believe all the other items are... Like, I believe it's right underneath this trash can. Is it? I know this is bright and shiny, but it's just trash. There it is, right there. Yeah, this is a bit of a challenge because you actually have to go through the door over there in order to see the items because there aren't any over in this place. So now that we have that item... Wait, was that the scanner? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, that was room 2 key. Duh. This is where you're gonna find the scanner. Alright. I don't think there's anything in that trash, so we'll just go on down. Of course, we're gonna use Stife, and we're just gonna have to meet up to that employee of Captain Stern. And it's kind of sad. People could have like died here, and yet everybody just cares about the treasure. And, I was trying to go into my items until I realized, no, wait, it really is in Puimon. You're not gonna find the HMs and items. So anyways, go up to where the captain, not the captain, but the scientist was. Although this could be the captain's room for all I know. Even though that I don't see a steering wheel, so that may very well not be the case. Oh, that's a scanner. Listen, can I get you to deliver out to Captain Stern? I want to investigate this ship a little more. After you talk to Captain Stern and talk to that guy after delivering the scanner to Stern, he'll tell you that this is actually the SS Cactus after he does his investigation. So no, this isn't the St. Anne as many people believe it is. Although honestly, it looks nothing like the St. Anne anyways. Actually, I shouldn't call it the St. Anne because it was the SSN in the games. So anyways, I think I'm gonna go right ahead, and I wish I brought a flying Puimon, my Wingull, with me, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have to surf all the way back, so I'll see you back in Sleepport then. Don't bother going to the shipyard because he's at the harbor. You'll actually notice that there's a ship there that actually... We'll actually cover that in the next video, but in the meantime... hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, had to bring something up. Oh, Brendan, is that... You have a scanner that would sure help us in our explorations, even though that I lost our submarine to a villainous team, so it's completely useless to us, but oh well. Brendan, would you trade your scanner for something like, say, a deep-sea scoop tooth or a deep-sea scale that I have? Now, this actually relates to Clamperl. This is the side quest that I was telling you about. Hell, I might as well go ahead and tell you about Clamperl's evolutions. The deep-sea tooth will evolve Clamperl into Huntail. Huntail is physically offensive and defensive. Unfortunately, physical water-type moves did not exist in Gen 4. Well, did not exist until Gen 4, so Huntail is kind of useless. I don't think it's really that good in the future games either. The Deep Sea Scale, on the other hand, will help evolve Clamperl into Gorbis. Gorbis is a bit slow, but it is still a much better choice since it does specialize in special stats. No pun intended. Anyways, so I'll grab the Deep Sea Scale. I don't really care for Gorbis, but it's best we have. St. Brennan, and it'll help our research out. Well, anyways, as you can see, since the SS title is there, since it's finally being complete, that's actually gonna bring us to the next video. It's actually a really good I never even intended it to segue into the next Pokemon Emerald video. However, I'm actually going to take a bit of a break from Pokemon Emerald for a while. I'll meet you up. I actually want to go ahead and concentrate on Mother 3 for quite a while. Once we get to a certain point in Mother 3, I'm gonna go... Well, actually... Yeah, actually, you know how I typically do a Pokemon Emerald video after I complete a chapter in Mother 3? Actually, it's going to be a little bit of a while. We're now in Chapter 7 in Mother 3. I'm probably going to meet you back sometime in the middle of Chapter 8 of Mother 3, so it's gonna be probably along the lines of 2 weeks. Well, it's gonna be along the lines of 3 to 4 weeks before I go back to Pokemon Emerald. However, your patience will be appreciative. If you really want, you can go ahead and check out my other 2 Pokemon LPs, that is Pokemon Red and Pokemon Crystal. Or you can go ahead and catch up on Let's Play Mother 3. Either way, stay subscribed because I will come back to doing Pokemon Emerald in not too long. Either way, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, we're actually gonna take on the SS title. Like I said, stay subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to see Mother 3 videos and eventually more of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. If you like this video, go ahead, leave behind a like, leave behind a comment. And anyways, it'll be a long break, but I assure you, I will return to this, and I'll happily see you guys then.